It is an honor to welcome you to our second annual Life 2 Symposium. It is our desire to continue to provide resources and opportunities for personal and professional growth and establish partnerships with local and national educational organizations. All children can learn, just can't be a catchphrase that we use in the company of educators. We must ensure that educators are equipped with the tools and the environment needed to raise student achievement and to be reflective practitioners. Then we will be able to eradicate academic underperformance. Welcome to our symposium. Enter to learn, depart to serve.
I attended the symposium because it was an opportunity for me to learn a little bit more about the benefits of the work that the symposium does. I do believe that it provides our district as well as Calhoun County School District opportunities for their teachers to grow, to become more pivotal in society and to be able to give our students even better educations.
As superintendent in Calhoun County, Life 2 has been partnering with us for probably 3-4 years now in supplying staff development opportunities for our staff, also opportunities for travel to different conferences as well as training sessions. So we really appreciate the opportunity to partner with Life 2.
I think it's important to recognize the work that is being done by the Life 2 grant in supporting and rewarding education and bringing educators to 2 South Carolina counties, both Orangeburg and Calhoun, to have funding from the Department of Education to support that kind of effort in the state of South Carolina, where we're really focusing on efforts to continue to grow your own and support the educators. I think that is phenomenal.
You must be crazy. You must have a dream. You must have purpose. You must have a plan. You must have an audacious goal of doing something that they said you must be crazy to even dream about doing something like that. In 1881, when Morris Brown College was founded by these former slaves, people had to say, you must be crazy.
My name is Dr. Kevin James, and I'm honored to serve as the 19th president of Morris Brown College. Well, today I was honored to serve as the speaker, keynote/inspirational speaker. Very phenomenal event. Very excited to be invited here. You know, being a college president, the reason why I selected higher education is because I believe that an education absolutely transforms generations, not just individuals, but children and children's children's, grandchildren, so on and so forth. And so the purpose of a higher education and my mode of being a leader in higher ed is to touch and transform students so they can go out into the world and compete.
Right now, the state of education in America is basically in turmoil, and we need to get back to the basics and regroup so that these children can catch up from the time that they lost during COVID.
I teach first grade, and so I felt that my children lost a lot because they didn't have the impact of the one-on-one, but now that we're back in, I'm seeing an improvement.
Our children are facing so many other crises until it's difficult for teachers and students to focus when they're in the classroom because they have to focus on the emotional state of many of our children.
I do believe that there are quality educators out there, and it is a call to be an educator. And I do believe that our students and our communities need quality educators, as well as an opportunity to receive the best of education that there is out there in the world today.
We have to continue to be advocates because our children need us. There's so much going on. Since post-COVID, we know that we have taken a step back, but we have to continue to educate and continue to be passionate about education, because again, without education, we as a people will perish.
It's not very fair for young people in one part of the state, or because of their zip codes, to have different opportunities than other young people all young people in South Carolina should have the same opportunities to be able to excel.
But I got tested in the next week, and it was the first time someone told me I was smart. I didn't look back after I got into a gifted and talented program. I think we have not done a very good job of going to recruit and seek out young black men and make them aware how their value can be represented in the stage of K through 12, specifically in education spaces.
Well, I think we as educators have done a horrible job in promoting the good things that are happening in the classrooms. We've got to be good advocates of education. We've got to be those who go out and recruit young people, particularly young black males, to the classroom to serve young people that look just like them.
When they're making career decisions and choices, we have to be there holding the baton and holding up the signs to make sure they understand that education is important, equally valuable. It can be a financially rewarding career, but more importantly, the impact on student lives is so important, and we just simply can't do that without having well-rounded perspectives, and that includes our black men.
Our students need role models. There are a lot of single-parent households, and our children need role models. So I always encourage males to search your heart. If the passion is there, we are there for you. We're there to support you. We need males in our schools.
The general idea of education, we've got to fund it better. We've got to make opportunities better for young males to want to come to this profession so that and be able to make a living wage.
You know, I know a lot of folks always go to salary, but let's just call a spade a spade. A lot of individuals don't go into education because of the pay. More work, less pay. And so they're going into other fields of endeavor. So I believe that our government agencies, other leaders, and the like, and the system can really look into making a better pay structure for our educators.
I'm the first actual Call Me Mister to sign with the Life 2 grant. It was a promise that I would teach in Orangeburg County, basically helping me provide resources with any extracurricular activities that I'm trying to do. We actually partner and we talk about a lot of things that we can do with developing the youth in my school.
I am a dedicated servant leader, perpetuating the sorely needed concept, servant leaders as role models in elementary schools. I am devoted to planting seeds of dignity and respect in children and inspiring them to cultivate those seeds, producing a crop of unprecedented success. I will teach reading, writing, arithmetic, progress of self-esteem, imagination, and determination. Because of my immeasurable promise, not only have I earned your respect, I demand it. A title is only important as one's character and integrity dictates its use. So when you address me, please verbalize my destiny. Please do not call me by my first name. Call me in reference to my great vision. Call me Mr. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I am very, very proud to see the growth of the Call Me Mr. program.
I spoke today about credentials, micro-credentials for principals and how they could infuse micro-credentials into their school. We went from as simple as family nights all the way up to lesson plans, planning for instruction on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, throughout the semester, and then ultimately throughout the year. We also did weekly call-outs on every Sunday afternoon at 5:30 so that our parents and our community would know what the events were taking place at our school. Another micro-credentials that we did was called perspective taking, so that every individual in the campus would have an opportunity to not only take into consideration their own perspective as it relates to learning and relationships, but also the others around them, like co-teachers, the students sitting in the room. Although they are the students, they too have perspectives about teaching and learning. So that's just two examples, but we did micro-credentials throughout the year.
The New Teacher Project has been an excellent addition to our district. It concentrates on new teachers coming into the field right out of college, some who are coming from different career backgrounds, and teachers who are just looking for a new area in order to work. I believe that every district should be able to have a sense of pride where teachers and veteran teachers and new teachers come together to learn from one another.
We're excited about it. We see what is happening in our districts. We see the work that's underway, and we're just excited that others will get that opportunity to see and know what's happening as well.
Life 2 gave me an opportunity to really look deep into who I am as a professional and who I am as an individual to effect that change in my building at Carver-Edisto Middle School.
We definitely have some work to do, but I do believe opportunities like partnering with Life 2 Symposium gives us opportunities to where we can further educate our educators so that they are able to provide our students with the best that they possibly can.
We have to continue to push forward and do all that we can to make sure that we continue to educate our children and give them the best that we have to offer.